Children, and welcome back. So today for literature we are going to do make sentences from the old shawl. We have already finished the lesson, the old shawl. This is chapter 1 and it is on page 11. So today we'll be doing make sentences with the words that are in the lesson. Okay, so the first word that you have to make a sentence is with young, Y-O-U-N-G, young. So, can you make a sentence using the word young? Yes, you all can. You have to make short sentences, all right? Easy and short sentences. And one thing you have to remember is a sentence always begin with a capital letter. Do you know what is a capital letter? It is big letter. So when you start a sentence, you have to start with a capital letter. So young. This is the opposite of old, young. So you can just write my, capital M, Y, my father, F-A-T-H-E-R, father, is young, Y-O-U-N-G, young, full stop. At the end, when you finish writing the sentence, you have to put a full stop. Okay? So, my father is young. So, I have made the sentence using the word young, Y-O-U-N-G, young. Alright? My father is young. So, what you have to do? You have to underline this word, young. Because you have made a sentence using the word young. Now the next word is number 2, student. Alright, number 2 is student, S-T-U-D-E-N-T. Student. Now what is student? You all know. You have read the chapter, The Old Shawl. Student means, like you all are the students of Rockville Academy, isn't it? So in the same way, you have to make a sentence using the word student. So you can make your own sentence, but the word student has to be there. So you can write, I am a student. I am a student. You can write this way also. All right. Otherwise, the student is very clever. All right. Like that. I am a student. And here also, please see capital I. And you have to end with a full stop. And next is mended. M-E-N-D-E-D. Mended. Mended means repaired. To repair something. If something is spoiled, you have to make that, okay? And that is mended. Understood? Mended. So, you can write this sentence. You know who a cobbler is? Do you know who a cobbler is? Cobbler is a person who makes your shoes, isn't it? So, you can write the cobbler mended my shoes. Now look here. The cobbler mended my shoes. So, cobbler is a person who makes your shoes. If your shoes are torn, then you will take the shoes to the cobbler to repair it, to mend it. Understood? So mended means to make. Alright, then you have made the sentence with mended, so you can just underline mended. And here also student, like this you have to underline with the ruler very neatly. Alright, now the next word is weather. W-E-A-T-H-E-R, weather. How is the weather today? How is the weather today? The weather is cold or hot? How is it? cold. It was cold in the morning, now it is hot. Okay, you can also write the weather is fine. Okay, or the weather is cold today. The weather is cold today. The weather is cold today. And you can just underline the word weather because you have made the sentence using the word weather. Okay? Okay, are you understanding, Survey? Yes? Okay, good. Now next word is comfortable. Comfortable. Now you can make a sentence using the word comfortable. You can just write, my bed is comfortable. Okay? Cozy and warm, like you feel nice when you sleep on it, so your bed is comfortable. You can write, my bed is comfortable. F-O-R-B-A-B-L-E. My bed is comfortable. So you can underline the word comfortable. All right? This way. Understood? Okay. Now children, the next word is learnt. L-E-A-R-N-T. Learnt. Learnt. This is to learn something. So when your teachers give you homework, they say learn the spellings, learn the lesson properly, isn't it? So you can just write, my brother learned the poem by heart. My brother learned, L-E-A-R-N-T, learned the poem by heart. H-E-A-R-T. That means he knew how to say the poem. Understood? He knew how to say the poem without looking. That is called by heart. To learn the poem by heart. So learned. You made the sentence using the word learned. Now look here. And now as I have done the sentences here, so I had told you, you have to remember one thing. You should always start with a capital letter and end with a full stop. And sometimes a sentence ends with a question mark also, exclamation mark also. So all these you will learn later, but like supposing weather. How is the weather today? If I want to ask someone, how is the weather today? Then at the end of the question, what you have to put, at the end of the sentence, what you have to put, question mark. This is a question sentence, but if you ask a question, then you have to put a question mark at the end. How is the weather today? Here you should not write a full stop because I'm asking you something. Okay, children? So this is the way you have to do, and I have given you more words which you have to do. I'll send it in the WhatsApp. You can do the homework. So thank you, children, and meet you next time.